What's up guys, Marco here, welcome to another fingerpicking lesson. Today we're going to have a look at this awesome, beautiful, different tuning on the acoustic guitar. It's called DADGAD, D-A-D-G-A-D. I actually had to write things down because it's so freaking difficult to remember all these shapes. Now guys, this is the very first time I am playing around with this different tuning, and it's kind of difficult at the beginning. Like, you need a moment to change things around and change the way you think about chords and melodies. So I want to give you 5 practical musical ideas that you can practice so that maybe you can get inspired and then eventually come up with your own ideas. It's a very good starting point for the DADGAD tuning. Guys, you can get the tab for everything that I play in this lesson. Check my Patreon page and also subscribe to this channel if you want to keep up with all the upcoming lessons. Now let's have a close up and let me show you the 5 musical ideas in DADGAD tuning. Now guys, you obviously want to tune up your guitar like this. D, A, D, G, A, and D. When I strum all the strings, I'm playing a beautiful D sus4 chord. Now you realize 2 things. First thing is that we're gonna play a lot of open strings. Okay, so when you are in the DADGAD tuning, you're playing in open D. And so you can play a lot of, chords, simple chords, and benefit from really playing the open strings. So the very first musical idea is going to sound like this. Now this example is entirely played with just the open string, the fret 2 and the fret 4. So when you're playing in DADGAD, everything that you play on the open string, fret 2 and fret 4 will work if you're playing, like in D major key. So you have this beautiful symmetrical thing that you can use all the time. In fact, the idea that I was playing is just this riff is just 2 4 2 open 4 open 2 open open, and then on the A string fret number 2 fret number 4, and then I will play on the D string fret number 4 open 4 open 2 4 open open 4 open open open, and then just the only exception fret 5 and strum all the strings. The last chord, the A chord, a beautiful sounding chord, and I'm only playing the A string open, the fret 2 4 4 and the first string open. So the very first thing that you wanna, start playing around with is probably, this rule, this 0 2 4 rule. You can change the bass note, you can change the rhythm, totally up to you. But this is definitely a good place to, get started. So good luck with that. Now we can also use the same musical concept, the same musical idea in a minor key. So we're playing in D major, but I can play the same idea in D minor. Now in this example I was using the 0 7 8 rule. Okay, so it kind of works in the D minor key. So everything that I play with 0 7 8 works. Okay, there's just one exception. So on the first string works, second string. On the third string you just want to do 0 7 and 9. So this is the only exception. Then you have 0 7 8 0 7 8. Alright, so I can play the same musical idea. So it's 7, 8, 7, open, 8, open, 7, open, open. And then on the 6th string, fret number 8, 10. And then I finished with this beautiful D minor add 9 chord, which is 6th string open, 3rd string fret 9, 2nd string fret 8, and the 1st string fret 7. So very simple approach. And remember guys, yeah, in the DADGAD tuning you have a lot of symmetrical things. So that's one of my favorite. Now, let's try the example number 3. Now guys, in this next example, I'm going to show you how we can use major and minor triad shapes that we use in the standard tuning. But in DADGAD, they really sound awesome. So the musical idea sounds like this. Now guys, in this example I was playing like minor and major triad. So the first one is D minor add 9, which is played like this. 1st string fret 7, 2nd string fret number 8, and the 3rd string fret number 9. Okay, it's a beautiful D minor add 9. Now the second triad is this one. Okay, which is the 1st string fret 5, and then 7, and then 7, right? Beautiful C add 9 over D. And then we slide this thing back and play 3, 5, and 5, which is B flat add 9 over D. And then the last chord, which is just the 1st string open, 2nd string fret 3, and the 3rd string open, a D minor 7 chord. And then a beautiful B flat major 9. Now usually in standard tuning this is a B flat major chord, but because of the DADGAD this is now, you know, a B flat major 9 because it's root note, 5th, major 7, and major 9. And then you can get rid of the little finger if you want to add an additional open string. Then C, so just 3 and 5, G minor. Now this G minor is a beautiful chord. It's just the 6th string fret 5, D string open, the G string fret number 3, and the 1st and 2nd string open. And then the last beautiful chord, D minor again, which is open string, and then on the D string fret number 10, 9, 8, and open. So this idea is a little bit more developed and a little bit more challenging because of all the shapes that you gotta learn and move up and down, but it's definitely a beautiful way to really use the DADGAD combined with basic triads. Now next example is in A minor. Now, what I'm playing here is a beautiful A minor, A minor add 11. Okay, so the A minor key is pretty cool because you can actually play a very simple bar chord here on fret 5. Okay, and playing a beautiful A minor add 11 chord. So the idea is to start with 5, 5, 7. And and then the second string fret number 7. So it's beautiful G chord. So it's 5 open open 7 5, and then F major 7, which is 3 open open 5 open. And maybe you can finish with this beautiful chord, which is open 5 4 3 and open. Again, another variation of this, you know, A minor chord. Now guys, the last example is about just playing single note. Just want to show you this cool thing that I came up with, which is you can play the D minor scale in a very symmetrical way, and it sounds like this. So it's entirely played with 7, 8, and 10, except for the G string, which will have 7 and 9. So if we start with let's start on the A string fret number 7. You can literally play the D minor scale like this: 7, 8, 10. Then you go on the 4th string, 7, 8, 10. On the G string, 7, 9. Second string, 7, 8, 10. First string, 7, 8, 10. So. So the concept here is to, you know, just play around with just one bass note for a while. And then you can throw in also the 6th string fret number 8 and then fret number 10 if you want to change, you know, and play also the C and the B flat major and the C major chord. But you can still play just the single note. That's a little bit more difficult as, you know, like musical idea, but just really take it step by step, guys, okay? Come up with your own ideas. Let me know if you liked the tutorial, and see you next time.